And Jared Goff, then Dak Prescott is better than Lamar Jackson? Are you telling me right now? Okay, if there's say you run an NFL team, right? And you can choose between signing Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, or Dak Prescott. You would pick Jared Goff or Dak Prescott over Lamar Jackson. Cut the cap. Cut the cap. This list is crazy. I'm gonna call it this list is ludicrous. And welcome back to Mischief Entertainment, man. Listen. I know I'm a little late, but I heard the NFL dropped their top 100 players for the 2023 season. So we here to react to this. And well, first we gonna listen to what Colin Cowherd had to say, cause what's the heading? Kirk Cousins up 57 spots to number 42 in top 100. Huh? Kirk Cousins, Kirkio up there that far? Man, hey, let's get to the video. Let's see. We're going to hold all judgment and comments for later. Let's get to the video and see what they say. Then after the video, we're going to go through the top 100 anyways and see
the show today
what
with the
they
NFL
got.
Top 100 list, voted on by the players exclusively.
Oh, this just players too?
I'm not bothered that Kirk Cousins rose 57 spots and is now ahead of Aaron Rodgers. We know that's not the case. We know there's not a single GM in the league that thinks Cousins is better than Aaron Rodgers. But he had a big year. Players look at the standings and go, Kirk is humming. No, it's the fact that Justin Fields is ahead of Trevor Lawrence. Players aren't watching the games. Or that Dak now is way ahead of Lamar Jackson. So
Hold
here's
on, let
the
me
thing
see
about
this. Let me see this. Okay, quarterbacks in the top 100. We got Trevor Lawrence at 96, Justin Fields at 86, Tua Tagovailoa at 82, Geno Smith at 77. Okay, Lamar Jackson at 72, Jared Goff at 66, Dak Prescott at 56, Aaron Rodgers at 51, and Kirk Cousins at 42. Herbert, Allen, Burrow, and Hurts and Mahomes ain't been ranked yet. Yo, this is the wildest list that I didn't ever seen. They got Geno Smith in front of Trevor Lawrence. They got if you pick, no, I ain't gonna lie, listen. You can't be an NFL GM if you picking Justin Fields over Trevor Lawrence. You just can't. And then, Geno Smith had a decent year, but it's still like, and Jared Goff, then Dak Prescott is better than Lamar Jackson? Are you telling me right now? Okay, if there's say you run an NFL team, right? And you can choose between signing Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, or Dak Prescott. You would pick Jared Goff or Dak Prescott over Lamar Jackson. Cut the cap. Cut the cap. This list is crazy. I'm gonna call it this list is ludicrous. Dak Prescott too high, Jared Goff too high. The only thing that's right about this list really is that Herbert, Allen, Burrow, Hurts, and Mahomes ain't ranked yet. That's the only thing right about this list. That's the only thing. Let's get back to it. Herbert, what you got to say?
NFL players are not watching Red Zone. They're playing the games. They're not doing deep dives on PFF or Warren Sharp's analytics. That's what we do. They're watching highlights. And so if you're a highlight guy, you'll go up the chart. And the truth is they're watching film of the next guy they face. A tackle's watching the edge rusher. Joey Bosa played 6 games last year. 6 games. He's rated ahead of Trevor Lawrence. They're not watching Jags games, apparently. Trevor Lawrence is really good, top 10 quarterback, and led a pretty anemic franchise to the playoffs and a win with a heroic second-half comeback.
Oh, talk about
Dak
that
missed
one
5
win.
games. Lamar Jackson, who's better than Dak, missed 5 games. And yet Lamar's injury was talked about a lot more, and so he plummeted in the standings. Well, Dak missed 5 games, and the Cowboys went 4-1 when Dak was out. Did you watch the Ravens' offense when Lamar was missing?
Hey,
it dried up.
He telling the truth, man. Listen, as a Ravens fan, it'd be tough watching the Ravens offense without Lamar Jackson. He just brings a certain aspect with his athleticism and his ability to run that, man, you can't duplicate, especially the way that they got the offense built around him.
24 points a game to 13. Basically 50% of the offense left. Dak left.
Dang,
Cooper
50%?
Rush filled in. Cooper Rush filled in. And it was the same team.
Low-key.
They're not watching
Low-key.
the games. And it's not their job. Their job is to play the games. Some guys play it. Some guys play it, think it. Some guys watch it. Some guys just watch their position. But Lonzo Ball got 4 All-Star votes this past year. He didn't play a single game. Joey Bosa played 6 games. The other thing is athletes, and I understand this, tend to overvalue sheer athleticism. If you got hops, if you got handles, if you can bust, a run, if you got speed, players love sheer athleticism, overvalue it. LeBron James, one of the smartest players of my life, one of the absolute smartest basketball players I've ever seen play, thought Russell Westbrook would work. Westbrook's hyper athletic. Players love a Zach LaVine. He's not a winning player. Players love.
Hey man, you can't blame Westbrook for what happened with the Lakers. That's not his fault at all. That's their fault for not constructing the team the way it needed to be constructed. That team could have played way better with Russell Westbrook, right? If they had more shooters at the end of the day. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. And honestly, LeBron James was going to have to accept the fact that he was going to have to be more catch and shoot shooter, or it was going to have to be Westbrook. Like, they was going to have to figure that out. They was going to have to talk about who going to, do what, when, and what needed to happen, because he went to the Clippers. You can see what he did for the Clippers because they let him play his role. They let Westbrook do what Westbrook needed to do, you know what I'm saying? In LA, they were trying to make Westbrook something else, and that's why it didn't work. Okay, you can't blame Westbrook for that. It's crazy how this guy went from triple doubles and winning MVP to what? I don't know. That's just what the Lakers did to him was crazy. It was crazy. It wasn't his fault. They put shooters around
the rim in the NBA basketball. They love the dunk contest. Baseball players love the home run derby. NFL players love sheer athleticism. It's more than that. That's why if I was a GM, very rarely would I listen to a player's perspective. You can get a veteran player and just, go ask him. Is he soft? Is he tough? What do you hear in the league? I think that has value. The old Draymond Green guys you can lean on, been around. Who do you struggle to defend? You can go to a great offensive player. Hey, man, who gives you fits? I think you can go sometimes to an offensive tackle and go, hey, man, we're looking at this rush end. How hard is he to block? I think there's value in all that stuff. But players aren't paying attention. They're not grading and watching Warren Sharp and PFF and the red zone, and that is not their job. It's why I bring athletes on the show, but we're picky, increasingly picky. Dak and Lamar, you got to be kidding me. Justin Fields' highlights are great. You think he's better than Trevor Lawrence?
Nah.
Come on.
Not even a little bit.
Joey Bosa barely played last year. But nobody watches Jacksonville. And you can see in these players' lists. I got nothing against Kirk Cousins. But he rose 57 spots? Did he get that much better? No. But they got better in the standings, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Hey, a little bit. Listen, I gotta defend Kirk Cousins. As much as I don't like Kirk Cousins, I gotta defend Kirk Cousins. It's really about his attitude as a quarterback. We need Kirk Cousins to be Kirkio. That's what we need from Kirk Cousins, okay? We don't really need him to save the day or be a superhero or nothing. We need him to come out, play like Kirk Cousins, play as a quarterback, and throw that football. And the problem before, sometimes he just kind of looks scared to throw that football. You can't be scared in them big moments. You just got to go for it. And you know what? Last year, it was a lot of Kirkio. I ain't going to lie. He turned up. He found his swagger, as you can say. So if he keep his swagger this year, with Brian Flores coming as the defensive coordinator, the weapons around him might just be enough to make up for his lack of talent as a quarterback a little bit, to help us get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. We
never tempt the football gods.
We got it.
Sean Payton came out last week and ripped another coach. And the football gods said, we do not like that. Pipe down.
Okay, hold on. I think you talk about the Chargers and Broncos. Now, let's get to this top 100 list. Let's get to the top 100. Okay, man. Welcome back, man. Listen, we got the list up on here. We got from Sharp Football Analysis. I was trying to get him to work with NFL.com, man, but, I couldn't get the whole list. And I want the whole list, so we're just going to take it from top to bottom. They got the player name, position, and even their team. So, let's get to it. With 100, Devontae Smith. Okay, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tristan Wirfs, Harrison Smith. Shout out the Vikings. Trevor Lawrence, Jamal Williams, okay, Terry McLaurin, Eric Kendricks, Marlon Humphrey, Dalvin Cook. And it's crazy he on this list, and he a free agent. That's crazy. Justin Fields. Yeah, the Justin Fields in front of Trevor Lawrence thing is crazy. It really is. And then we got Tua, Mark Andrews, Dre Greenlaw, Geno Smith, Tariq Woolen, Lamar Jackson at 72, Joey Bosa at 70. I mean, for this list, if you would take injuries out of it, you got to put Joey Bosa higher. If he played like 6 games or something, what was the herd talking about, something like that. If he was healthy, you got to put him higher. Matt Milano, put some respect on him. Amon-Ra St. Brown, put some respect on him. Just because of the way you like ranking the quarterbacks, Jared Goff is too high. Bobby Wagner, Deebo Samuel, man, Jeffrey Simmons, Dak Prescott, way too high. Way too high. Tony Pollard, I don't remember some of the other halfbacks, but I feel like that's cool. That's cool. Brian Burns, Mike Evans, Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. Kirk Cousins, 42, man. That's nice. Jamar Chase, Khalil Mack, Justin Herbert, okay. Nick Chubb, TJ Watt, Dexter Lawrence. See, so far, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got no problems with this list. I don't really see, outside of like the quarterback rankings, there are certain things I guess you can swap around and move a little bit, but like, man, these are the top players of the NFL. Like, man, Stephon Diggs at 16, I ain't got a problem with that. Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones. Josh Allen, number 8. Tyreek Hill, number 7. Joe Burrow, Travis Kelce. Oh, Nick Bosa, Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes. Okay, look. This top 10. Let's talk about this top 10. We're gonna do the list like this. I don't think you could put Jalen Hurts number 3. You can't put Jalen Hurts number 3 yet. And then they put Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen never made it to a Super Bowl, at least not yet. But like, it's like, man. And then Justin Jefferson did have a really incredible season. You got to put respect on Nick Bosa, but I don't think. And then you look at the Joe Burrow, Travis Kelce. You can't pick a tight end over a quarterback, especially if that quarterback is Joe Burrow. So, I mean, like, when you break down, like, this top 10 list, like, the top 4 or 5 got to be quarterbacks. And it got to be them quarterbacks who just, like, so good that, like, it's like, what do you do to stop them? Almost nothing. You got to go get your own quarterback who could be a weapon. That's really your only hope. Them quarterbacks, a.k.a. Patrick Mahomes, I have Patrick Mahomes 1. Joe Burrow 2. I still got Josh Allen 3. Then I have at number 4, I think we have to go Lamar Jackson at number 4. And then number 5, I'm gonna throw in Jalen Hurts. And I know how y'all feel about some of these other quarterbacks, but it's just like at a certain point you gotta produce. Lamar Jackson, he's an MVP, so that's why he get the spot he get. Jalen Hurts just coming off of going to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen, you know what he's been in the AFC Championship game and what he's been producing each year. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, but man, hey, at the end of the day, I don't think it was too bad of a list. It wasn't too bad of a list, man. These are the top 100 players. I don't see really too much to scrutinize. There's always stuff that you can move around, or maybe somebody you prefer better, or you think is slightly better. But yeah, this wasn't too bad, man. But hey, if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Kirk Cousins with up 57 spots. Let's help him move up some more, squad. Y'all gotta do what's his name? What's the wide receiver name? How did I forget his name? Because we got Justin Jefferson, right? What's the young wide receiver name? Anyways, that young wide receiver we drafted with T.J. Hawkinson, man, listen, get to it. Y'all get busy out there on the offense. Y'all hear me? We going back to the playoffs, and this time we going to make a lot more noise. But, yeah, we out, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We out.